Obinna muttered. The supply is running low again. Mrs. Nneka gasped. She quickly pulled out her phone and took a few pictures of Obinna with the meat. Then she hurried back to Mrs. Amara to share what she had found. Mrs. Amara and Mrs. Nneka knew they needed more concrete evidence before they could go to the authorities. They decided to set a trap for Obinna. The next day, Mrs. Nneka approached Obinna at the market. "Mr. Obinna," she said sweetly, "I've heard you have the best meat in town. I would like to place special order for a large amount of meat for a big family party." Obinna smiled. "Of course, Mrs. Nneka. How much do you need?" Mrs. Nneka gave him an amount that she knew would require him to restock his supply. "Can you have it ready by tomorrow evening?" "Absolutely," Obinna replied. "I will make sure it's the best meat you've ever had." That evening, Mrs. Amara and Mrs. Nneka followed Obinna again. As they suspected, he left his house late at night, carrying a large sack. They followed him to the outskirts of the village, where he disappeared into the woods. They waited for what felt like hours. Finally, Obinna emerged from the woods, dragging the heavy sack behind him. He made his way back to his house, and the two women watched as he entered. They knew they had to act fast. They called the police and told them everything. The police were skeptical at first, but Mrs. Nneka showed them the pictures she had taken, and they agreed to investigate. The next day, the police arrived at Obinna's house with a warrant. They knocked on the door, but there was no answer. They broke down the door and entered, finding the house empty. They searched the house thoroughly and found the big black pots in the parlor. Inside, they discovered the chopped-up remains of several bodies. The police were horrified and immediately called for backup. Meanwhile, Obinna was at the market selling his meat as usual. The police arrived and arrested him in front of everyone. The villagers were shocked and couldn't believe what they were seeing. Obinna was taken to the police station for questioning. At first, he denied everything, but the evidence against him was overwhelming. Eventually, he broke down and confessed to everything. He told the police that he had been killing people and selling their meat to the townspeople. He claimed that he was a very rich man in his own village and that the only way he could make money was selling human meats. That is why he's always looking dead.